Hold on. Put this. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Hello, 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 hello. Jade, hold on. Well, let's just get started. Melly, hello, welcome in. Citrus, hello, welcome in. Comey, welcome in. Big Iron, welcome in. Moose, welcome in. JD, welcome in. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. A little bit of fuzz. Yeah, for the cheese fun. Thank you, Melly. I appreciate it. God damn it. I thought I fixed that shit before stream. Hold on. Let me... I'm gonna mute real fast. Okay, is that any better? Let me switch over to the chatting screen, hold on. I fixed it before stream. I did, I tested it, I plugged in my headphones, I tested it, okay, it sounds better, okay. I think I know what the problem was. I think it's like the, my cooling pad for my laptop, I had it up too high. So it's still on, I just turned it down a bit. The problem is that like, I don't have a proper like mic stand right now. My microphone is on like the stand that it came with, which is on my desk. So I think it's like, it detects like the vibrations a lot faster, not faster, but easier. So I need to get like an actual like mic stand, like the one I had at my parents' house. I have been trying. I don't think I'm gonna be able to continue to use Throne, unfortunately, because like it doesn't really seem to like there just don't really seem to be a lot of stores that are like I can use here in Japan. Like if I put something on there, it's like, oh, like this store isn't on Throne, we have to convert it to a payout. And I don't want to pay out because like it's gonna take like a week for me to like get the money in my bank account. So I don't know. Just saying, like, you can, send me donations on Throne if you would like to, but in terms of like getting things, I'm gonna have to do something else. Coaster, welcome in, welcome. It's like it's not oh, thank you for the posture check, Islaria, thank you. Because like this desk, like you can hear all that because the microphone, it's like just on the desk. Like I wanted to wait before buying one because like, my first priority is like food and other basic living supplies, but I think I'm gonna have to get one because like every time I stream and someone's like, hey, we can hear all this like weird fucking noises, it makes me like go insane. So I think I'm gonna just have to like get one, because like it genuinely makes me not want to stream when I have like audio issues. Like it genuinely makes me not want to stream when that's a thing, because it just like it upsets me. Eventually, I mean, I do need to get a new desk because just like this is not optimal like at all. So yeah, we're gonna have a scuff set up for a little while. The plan is today to play Power Wash Sim 2, first game of the year, right? We're cleaning away all the muck and gunk from last year, right? Oh, the ADHD. Oh, I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, fuck. Does Japan have flying cars in 2026? No, but we do have fucking fax machines still. You know, it was funny, I was talking to my boss about this. He's like, yeah, like people are always saying shit like, oh, Japan is in like 2050. But it's like fucking not. They're like they're like still in 2001. especially where I am in like the town that I live in. Um, very like I I went into the McDonald's here for the first time. I every McDonald's that I have been in within the past 5 years has had the touch screen order like things, right? You know, you go to a McDonald's and they always have like the touch screens that you use to order. I went into that McDonald's and they did not have that. And I was just like I was so like I was just caught off guard by that. I was caught off guard by that. I was like, I was gonna I have to talk to someone. Ultra Fist, welcome in. Like, you know, I get there and I'm just kind of like standing there like slack jawed, and one of the guys working there, he's like asking me a question, and I'm just like, oh, like he's asking me something. Like my understanding has, I do understand basic things. But the problem is that it takes me a good 10 seconds to process and understand what someone says to me. So what'll happen is someone will say something to me and I'll be like kind of like, oh, like I'll be standing there like trying to process what they're saying. And then they'll say something else to me, and then I'll understand what they just said to me before they said that. And then I have to like start thinking, like processing the new thing that they said to me. So it's just it's like it's a little like it's catch up. Yeah, it's catch up. I just it's like, oh, just give me a sec. I just give me a sec. But I get, you know, I guess people, you know, it's short-circuiting my brain. So, you know, eventually like I'm able to communicate to the guy like I'm not picking up like mobile order. I'm here to like order takeout. And so, you know, I order my takeout. And you know, I got my usual filet-o-fish, fries, and a drink. I did forget to order, because this is what I don't like about ordering at the counter. Like the communication aspect, obviously, like if I know what I'm gonna order, then it's fine. But the problem is that like whenever almost every time I order like through a person, I always forget to ask for no cheese on my filet-o-fish, like every time. And then, you know, I get back to my apartment and I open up my filet-o-fish and I'm just like, oh fuck, I forgot to ask for no cheese. And you know, the cheese just, it ruins the sandwich every time. I genuinely don't even know why they still put cheese on that fucking thing. The cheese is just like, it's nasty. It ruins the sandwich. And also, they only give you like half of a slice of cheese. What is the point of that? What is the point? And also, when I use the touchscreen menus, I can peruse the menu at my leisure to see, you know, what other items they have, what customization options there are. You know, like I can order at my own pace, right? If I'm going up to the counter, then I have to know what I want when I get up there. Because if I don't, then it's like fucking like awkward, right? And like that's the point of like the touchscreen things. They keep you there like so that you will be more likely to order more things. Right? That's the whole point of it, which, you know, I don't really mind because it's like, oh, I didn't know about this thing. I'll add it to my order, right? It's fine. It works out for me. So next time I go to the McDonald's, I'm just gonna do the mobile order and just pick up to go, because like just like having to go up to the counter and be like, oh, like like they have a fucking drive-through, but they don't have like the touch screen. The touchscreen, you know, things. You like the cheese. Yeah, it's processed dairy product. Ugh. I guess that's what it is, isn't it? Does the app let you repeat orders so you get no cheese? To be honest with you, I have not really used the McDonald's app enough to say that I can or I can't. Because ordering off the McDonald's app is really, like, fucking irritating. At least in the US. Because when I would try to use the McDonald's app in the US, I would, you know, I would try to order on the app and it would be like, oh, we need your location to see your nearest McDonald's. Like, the fuck you don't. What, like, oh, interesting. Okay. I'm having the same problem I was last time, where as soon as I hit go live, the Wi-Fi on my phone stops working. Very interesting. Oh, that's so weird. I turned on my VPN on my phone and now the Wi-Fi is working again. That is so weird. That's so fucking weird. Okay. Doc, hello, welcome in. Bizarre. Okay, well, anyway. Let me, hold on, actually. I need to change the server location. Give me a sec. Please, can you connect so I can go check the fucking McDonald's thing? Holy shit. Ulu, hello, welcome in, welcome, welcome. Okay, let me try it. Is it gonna... Okay, what? It was working and now it's not. Okay, give me a second here. Connecting. Bitch. Okay, now it's not working. It says it's connecting. ZC, welcome in. What the fuck? Hold on. So I'm guessing what happens is when I stream, when I go live, my connection gets throttled. So like I'm still able to stream, but like I can't connect to the Wi-Fi on my phone. That's very strange. Let me check my iPad. Let me check and see if my iPad is the same thing. Or my Surface. That is very, like, it's not a huge problem. It's not like a huge problem, but why does it do that? That's very strange. Okay, let's go to YouTube on my iPad. Huh. Is it working? Hold on. What am I connected? I'm connected to the Ethernet. I'm connected through the Ethernet. Maybe? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working on my iPad either. Very strange. Very strange. Huh. Yeah, it's still not connecting to the VPN on my phone. Okay, what if I'll switch it to data? Maybe if I switch it to data, that'll be better. My data reset, so I can use my data now. Very strange. Very strange. It's like how my laptop has faster download speeds than my PC despite them sharing the same internet. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me turn off Wi-Fi. Let's see. But anyway, what I was saying before is that, like, I would try to order off the McDonald's app. And it would be like, oh, we need your location. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm telling you what McDonald's I'm gonna order at. Like, this, I can tell you, I want to order at this McDonald's. I don't need, like, obviously, I know they want my location for, you know, data collection purposes. No favorite okay, favorite restaurant, let's see. Pick up. Turn this off. Okay, so it doesn't, so the Japanese app does not require me to turn on my location. Filet-O-Fish. Add to cart. Yeah, it doesn't, It doesn't require my location on the Japanese app. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's good then. It's the universe telling you to get proper food. No, I'm not ordering McDonald's right now. I'm just looking at the freaking app. Let me try something. Okay, so I'm turning on the VPN right now. I'm on data. It's connecting. It's connected. Okay, let me switch location again. Yeah, because it doesn't seem to make a huge difference. Okay, and now we're gonna switch the Wi-Fi on. See what that does. Connecting to the Wi-Fi. Is it working? It says I'm connected to the VPN. Let's try it. Just go to fucking Twitter. Is it gonna work? It's a little slow. It worked. That is so fascinating. So if I turn my VPN on and then go from data to Wi-Fi, it's still pretty slow though. It's still pretty slow. Okay. I might have to mess around with I might have to mess around with the bitrate on my stream, because I'm wondering if I lower the bitrate, if that will make a difference. I don't know. Anyway, I've been on doing this stupid tech bullshit for too long. I need to start the freaking game. Yeah, it's really slow. It's really slow. Okay, I don't think it makes a huge difference. Oh god, it's been so long since I played a game on stream. How do I do this? Remember to ask Mingus Christ to bless your food. Oh, speaking of food, I posted it in the Discord earlier. I found the Netflix curry. I found the Netflix curry in the store. Yeah, okay, the internet's not working on my phone. Okay. It was bad. It was really fucking bad. It was nasty. Like, what the fuck? It was really gross. It was like, it was a very dry curry. Wait, hold on. Why can't I hear? Oh. That's why. Okay, now I can hear. It was really bad. It was really fucking bad. Like, I think I had heard someone say, that it was not very good. But I was like, Netflix curry, how novel, right? How funny. It was fucking bad. Yeah, Stranger Slop is over and no one is happy. Yeah. I've only been following Stranger Slop through this girl. Hold on. There's this girl on YouTube I've been watching who's been making these like explained videos where she like she'll like go through each season, like, oh, this season of Stranger Things explained. And she's like a super like stan. It's like she seems like she's like a super stan of Stranger Things. So like she spoke mostly positively about like the first part of the 5th season, which is very odd to me because it's like everyone else is like, it's like she was basically like everyone that I've, you know, heard that has seen the last season says it is super bloated. It is super fucking bloated, so much unnecessary, like, you know, there's so much unnecessary bullshit like in the last season. And she was just kind of like, how do I say this politely? Like, sucking off the Duffer Brothers. And it's like, girl, come on. Like, it's not, like, that good. Like, I also watched some Red Letter Media's, Red Letter Media talk about it in their 2025 catch-up stream. and how they were comparing it to like Pluribus, because it's like you know, they apparently in season 5 they were doing the whole thing where it's like, oh, what's this? What's the bowl cut kid's name? Will? Is that the bowl cut kid's name? I don't fucking remember. Like it's like when I didn't really know the context of that scene, but it's like, so they're having some kind of strategic meeting about like, you know, trying to defeat the fucking Vecnar or whoever the fuck his name is. And then like the fucking bowl cut kid is just like, hey guys, I'm gay. Okay. And like it's like one of those like those obnoxious, not even like, what do you call it? Not virtue, I mean kind of virtue signaling, but it's just like so like filleting, you know? It's such a like a filleting kind of like thing, right? You know? Where it's like, oh, look, oh, everyone stood up and clapped. He is so stunning and brave. Wow. And it's like, I get it, like it's the 80s, they're trying to like do a thing, but it's like, come on. You know, they compared it to like Pluribus in a sense where apparently the main character of Pluribus is like a lesbian, but like that's not something that's like, it's not something that's ever really, you know, they don't make a big deal about it. It's just like kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is the character. Yep, that's them. And it's like, okay, cool. Like you just accept it and you move on. It's like, oh, we need to throw a party. We need to give you an award. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, that's just like, it's so very like 2010 to do something like that, right? That's such like a very 2010 thing to do. Like, oh, is this Disney's first gay character? Oh, representation win. Like, are you like fucking like, bro, it's 2026 and you're still doing that shit? Come the fuck on, man. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, that's embarrassing, dude. Come on. Like, please. I'm not too, hold on. How do I... This one, but no, not this one, not that one, this one. There's literally a journalist who goes to these media events asking that question. Good. Also, oh my god, my fuck. Okay, I have the floor is I don't have like a rug like under my desk, so my feet are just on the fucking freezing cold floor. But these bad boys, you attach them. They're like sticky. You put them on your socks. You can put them in your shoes. They have them for a lot of different things. They have like hand warmers, but you just like stick these bad boys on your socks or your shoes, and they warm you up real good. I hope you're equipped with your SpongeBob socks. I wore my SpongeBob socks yesterday. Unfortunately, they are not as warm as I was hoping they would be, because they were like fuzzy socks, right? There's like they're like those fuzzy socks, like thick fuzzy socks, so you'd expect them to be warm. They are not. Let me throw these away. They are not warm, sadly, unfortunately. So yeah, I just kind of gotta like suffer. My electricity bill is gonna be so fucking bad. My electricity bill, oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking bad next month. I've been trying to, sorry, I got some, like, things to put on the windows to, like, to insulate the apartment, right? They have these things, like, it's almost like bubble wrap, and you just kind of, like, stick them to the windows, and they're supposed to help keep the heat in. They do work. They're not like the most effective form of insulation, but you know, they're better than nothing. Sorry, I'm just wiping my nose. Because what's really fucking stupid is that my room has 3 windows. For no fucking reason. Like, there's the window on like the front, right? Like a big, like, it's like a big sliding door. So I can go out like onto like the, it's not really a balcony, but it's like, like I can, it's a big window I can open up, right? Alex sleeps in a lighthouse, pass it on. And then there's these like two windows on the side. And these windows are totally fucking pointless. Because like there's nothing to see. The only thing, if I were to open the blinds, like first of all the windows are, you know, frosted, which, you know, is fine because there's nothing to see. If I like the only thing you can see out of the other two windows is like the houses on the other side of me. Like like why have them there? There's nothing to see. Just like someone, the only thing I can see is like someone else's window. Like across, like that. What the fuck is the point of that? Well, stupid. Like, I guess like you can let more natural light in this way, but like, okay, I'm kind of tired of like falling down. This is like pissing me off. It's like stupid. It's nonsensical. And the only thing, I mean, I guess in the summer, it's probably going to be a lot better because then I can like, you know, air out the room, right? But it's stupid. So it's a good window for you if you're Spider-Man? What? I don't know what that means. But it's like, it's so fucking cold. It's so fucking cold. Every day I wake up and I'm freezing. Let me actually turn down the heater a little bit. I try to keep the heater a little bit lower. Like during the day I try to keep it at 20. Because like 20 is not like, it's still a little cold. 20 is still a little cold. But like, you know, if I keep it any higher than that, I'm worried about like how much I'm gonna have to pay next month. Is there a screen? I think so? I haven't checked. I know the window in the kitchen has a screen. I know there's a screen there. I have not checked the two other windows in my room. Hold on. Okay. I have to be careful when like shaking my mouse around because it kind of makes the table shake. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new table. Oh my god. No, I need to get that. I need to get that. And speaking of heaters, that fucking dirty ass bitch who lived here before me, she did not clean out the fucking AC/heater. Like, the day I got here, I just like, you know, I turned on the heater. Okay, fuck you. I turned on the heater and I just like, my allergies were, I just was sneezing over and over and over again. Like my allergies were so fucking bad. How do I use this again? Really fucking bad. And they have been bad, like for the past like, you know, however many days I've been here. And you know, I was kind of trying to figure out, and I'm like, oh, you know what? It's probably because of the fucking like heater that had not been cleaned. And you know, like I asked my friend, like, hey, you know, I'm having this issue. Like, what do you think it is? And she's like, yeah, they probably didn't clean the heater. Yeah, the filter. So I need to like clean the filter sometime. I'll try to do it today, but the problem is if I do that, I'm gonna have to turn off the heater. And then I'm gonna have to wait for the filter to dry. So then I'm not gonna be able to use the heater. So I don't know. Like, that doesn't really sound like a... I mean, I guess if I go out, like, I can do it before I go out. But I'm not really too keen on leaving the house right now because... No! It's so fucking cold. It's like, I think it's supposed to snow today. I think it's supposed to snow. It's so fucking cold. Like, it's below 10 degrees. Let me just check. I'm not gonna tell you what like the actual temperature is, but like What does it say? Oh, that's right. I can't use my fucking phone. I'm just gonna turn off the Wi-Fi. Oh, dude. It's like below 5 degrees. It's like below 5 Celsius. Like, it's... Oh, dude. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because I don't have a lot of my, I didn't bring a lot of my warm stuff with me. Like, my mom is gonna send me my warm clothes, like, you know, I think next week. But, like, for now, I just kind of have to work with what I have. Which, you know, the stuff that I have is relatively warm. But it's just like, I go outside and I'm walking around for a little bit and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to be out here. You're gonna use the same McDonald's app to get your clothes to you. Like, I was gonna go take the bus to, like, a store on the other side of town today. But then I kind of started thinking about it. I was like, okay, I don't want to be standing out in the cold waiting for the fucking bus. I don't really want to do that. So, I guess I'm not going to do that. Like, I need to get out. I've spent the past few days pretty much in my house, only leaving to get groceries and stuff. But I'm also kind of starting to go stir crazy because it's like, I want to move around, right? I don't want to, like, be sitting in my room all day. But every time I go out, I'm like, oh, fuck, it's cold as fuck. It's cold as balls here. I don't want to be out here. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the hell to do. There are some gyms in this town. And I got a recommendation from my boss for like a good gym. But I don't know, like, first of all, I'm gonna have to have my mom send me my workout clothes. Second of all, I don't know if they're gonna take my, you know, American Visa card. So, yeah, because, there's still a lot of stuff that I still haven't really gotten set up yet, just because, like, you know, it's, when I got here, it was, like, right after Christmas and right before New Year's, so nothing really could get done. So I think on Monday... Oh, also, I have my schedule now. I have my work schedule. So I know when I'm going to be working for the next, like, couple months. So I will be able to make stream schedules again. But I'm probably not going to be able to do that for another... Streams, I think, will still be, like, unscheduled for at least another week and a half, if not 2 weeks. Because, there's, like... There's some, like, things that I don't really know, like that could potentially get in the way. When's the first day of work? Do you want my fucking social security number too, Melly? Should I also give you my my credit card details? The little numbers on the back? Do you want that too? I could throw that in there for you if you want. But it's like, I want to make a schedule. I need to make a schedule, but I can't make a schedule if there's, like, if you don't mind, if, like, there's like factors that I don't, like, know. Because, like, you guys know, I fucking hate canceling streams. I am the type of person where it's like, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And if something gets in the way of that, then I'm just going to, like... it's like the worst thing ever for me. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, it's like making a promise. Yeah, it's like making a promise, right? And also just like for me, I'm the kind of person where I like to have like, I need to have my days scheduled. Like, I've been living pretty unscheduled days for like the past like week or so. And it's making me feel a little depressed. I need a routine. I need a routine. Yeah, it's because I don't really have a routine right now, and it's making me, like, a little, like, cranky. Yeah, I think that's why I've been so cranky, is because I don't really have a routine. I mean, I do, you know, I wake up at the same time every day. I wake up at like 8 a.m. That's one thing. But yeah, because basically all I've really been doing right now is just like trying to do basic shopping, grocery shopping, supplies, necessities, whatever, cleaning supplies. I cleaned the bathroom yesterday. I got all the fucking gunk off of the faucet in the bathroom, so it's cleaner now. Cause there was so much fucking gunk around the faucet. It was fucking nasty. If I ever meet the bitch who used to live here, I'm gonna have some words. I'm gonna have some words with her because like that is fucking unacceptable. Prolonged jet lag. I suppose so. Anyway, yeah, clean out the heater because my allergies have been acting up again. Um, you know, it's funny, I've been grocery shopping every single day, and I still have barely any fucking food. Like, barely anything. It would, like, the thing is that this is a town that is surprisingly, like, it's actually a very car-centric town. Kota, hello, welcome in, welcome, welcome. It's actually a very car-centric town. A lot of people kind of think Japan is like, oh, everyone rides the train or rides their bike, blah, blah, blah. But out in the more, like, suburban areas, like, nah, it's pretty car-heavy here. Like, they don't really even do, like, delivery here because everyone just drives everywhere. Like, I went on to a few different delivery websites, like Japanese delivery websites. One of them only had 3 options. One of them didn't even operate out of this area. And like Uber Eats only, I think, had like 12 options for delivery. They don't do Amazon grocery delivery. So, because for me right now, it would be a lot easier for me to get groceries delivered because there's so much stuff I need that like it's physically difficult for me to carry all of this stuff back. And that's part of the reason why I haven't been able to get many groceries is because like I'll go out shopping, right? Like I'll go, let's say, to Daiso or something, and I get so much stuff, and it's all stuff I need too. I'm not buying like toys or any shit like that. And then I'm like, okay, I need to hit the market too. And I'll go to the market and I'll be like, well, I don't have a lot of room for like, I can only take as much stuff as I can carry, right? So it's like every day I only get like a little bit of stuff because like that's all I can carry, right? Like I am like seriously starting to consider getting like one of you know those like those little pull carts that like the little old ladies use? Like they have their little like pull carts. I'm like seriously considering getting one of those. Cause like it's getting to be like a bit much. It's like, okay, I need like all these like heavy fucking things, you know? So like my fridge is basically still empty. I have a few things in my freezer. Cause you know what? Actually, I should probably ask my boss if I think they have a Costco membership. I think I should probably ask him if like he could take me to Costco because my boss is like really chill. If I ask him like, hey, can I like, you know, can you take me to Costco? Like him or his wife will probably take me to Costco because like everything I buy is so like small, if that makes sense. So Varys, welcome in, welcome, welcome. Like I bought a carton of juice a few days ago and I went through it. You know, like it's not like everything is in huge quantities like it is in the US. Most things are like in small quantities. Like I got some frozen pizza buns the other day. And I was like, oh boy, I have something I can eat for the next like, you know, little while. And I opened up the bag and there's only like 2 in there. I was like, oh cool, there's only 2 in here. This will last me 2 days. So yeah, groceries is like, I've been able to stock up on dried goods like rice and, you know, instant curry. Those I've been able to get pretty easily because like they're very light, you know? Um, Also, there are some Calorie Mate products besides those nasty ass bars that I do want to try. Calorie Mate makes these like little like jellies. Like they're basically like nutrition jellies in like little like squeezy tubes, I guess. Those are actually really good. They also have like a drink. I don't know if it's like an energy drink or a beverage, but I do want to try that because the Calorie Mate energy jellies are really fucking good. They're tasty. Unlike those nasty fucking like bricks they sell you. Right? Um like there's just so much shit that I need. But those weren't featured in the hit game Metal Gear Solid 3 by Kojima. Yeah, cuz I remember yesterday was New Year's Day for me. Today is January 2nd. And there was like a big like festival kind of thing at the local temple. And I kind of wanted to go there because, you know, they had all the food stalls out and shit. And I thought it would be fun. But then I went outside to like get like to go to McDonald's. And just that like 10 minutes outside, I was like, I don't know. I don't want to be out here. My friend worked at an eikaiwa run by British people. When she mentioned the name of her boss, I couldn't believe it because he went to my school. Really? That's crazy. That's wild. What a wild coincidence. What a crazy coincidence. Yeah, apparently there's like, there's, my boss was telling me there's this guy who works at the school who apparently, like, he was some kind of like, I mean, I'm gonna be careful with what I'm saying because, like, you know, I don't know this guy, I don't know what his name is, but apparently he was like a software guy and he sold like some kind of like app or thing he made for like a couple $1,000,000. And now he just like, he teaches at the school, but like he makes his money from like real estate investments in like the US. So like he's just like kind of using the school for like a visa, and my boss is like he's like chill with that. He's like, yeah, you know, like he like, yeah, you know, like he does good work, like, you know, he can support himself, like, you know, whatever. I don't really care as long as he like is good at what he does. So like that's how chill my boss is. Like he's not like he understands that like the majority of people who are like working for him are doing so for the visa, right? He's like, I don't really care what your motivations are as long as you like actually like do a good job. Like I don't fucking care, because you know it's like a lot of these like Japanese, he is a people person. He is a people person. Like a lot of these Japanese companies, you kind of have to be like, oh, I'm so passionate about teaching English. Like you basically got to do that whole song and dance and like that fucking bullshit, right? But he's just like, you know, like he just like, I don't fucking care as long as you like actually do a good job. And he's like, he knows his stuff because, you know, I was asking him about like, you know, like what is his opinion of like the Japanese like English teaching system in Japan, you know, because as everyone knows, the way they teach English in Japan is like not good. And apparently the reason why it's not good, Zaku, hello, welcome in, happy new year, is because the Japanese education system is based on the German education system. Go figure. So because of that, when the English curriculum is not at all like geared towards like Japanese people learning English. It was designed based on like the principles of like Germans learning English, which you know, there's some figures. I think he said it takes a Japanese person around like 20 something hundred hours, maybe like 2,800 hours to be like proficient in English, right? Whereas like with Germans, I think it takes them maybe like 1,000 something hours. So the whole like English system here is basically like designed, it's not designed correctly. Like when they were putting the system together, they were not like, it was adapted from a different system. It was not designed to actually work for Japanese people who are trying to learn English. And that's why, you know, the English rate in Japan is so low, because the system fucking sucks. Right? So he had a lot of choice words about that, which was very interesting to hear. He also called himself the GOAT of English teaching, which I think, which was, all right, man. Yeah, like, okay, you know, if you, like, all right, let's, okay, cool. So I guess I'm working under the self-proclaimed GOAT of English teaching, which is, I guess, kind of cool, right? But my actual training doesn't start until next week. Yeah, like, okay, King, go off, right? Yeah. But I have a very, you know, I'm very optimistic about this. You know, he's very nice. His wife is very nice. I only met one of my other coworkers. Everyone here seems cool. He's taking you under his wing, yeah. I do, you know, because, like, I was looking into the bus system. There is a bus system here. It doesn't seem to run very frequently, which, you know, is fine if in, like, you know, the spring and the fall. In the winter and the summer, it's probably not going to be very nice to have to, like, wait outside for the fucking bus. I mean, the good thing is that this town is very, like, it's small enough that there's not really a lot of factors which could impact the bus schedule, right? Like, if you're trying to ride a bus in, like, a big city, like, it's never gonna be on time, right? Because there's always fucking traffic. There's always some fucking bullshit going on. This town, I don't really anticipate there to be any, like, any issues with the bus schedule, right? Like, every time I've been outside, there's people on the road, but it's not like, you know, it's not like New York, right? With the fucking taxis and shit. My friend's Eikaiwa was right next to a pachinko parlor and she had a grudge since. Oh boy. Actually, there probably are a couple pachinko places in this town, but, like, I haven't really, like, noticed. I think I passed one the other day, but I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. Because, like, I don't fucking gamble, right? Hold on, I gotta wipe my nose again. I do want to try to get out today at some time. They've been dying for a while, last I heard. Oh yeah, so when I took the train down here, right? I took the Shinkansen down here, and then I had to take the local train. And I remember it was, like, right after Christmas, right? Like, maybe, like, a day or two after Christmas when I, like, made my way down here. And so, you know, I'm looking out the window on the train, and we're passing, I see this, like, big building. It's like a pachinko parlor, you know, huge building. The parking lot was full. The parking lot was completely fucking full. I was like, really? Like, right after Christmas, and you fuckers are, like, going to play fucking pachinko? I mean, obviously I know Christmas isn't really, like, a thing here, but, like, it's like, it's the holidays, and you're going to play fucking pachinko instead of being with your family? Like, God. Like, it's fucking full parking lot. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Pachinko was a massive sponsor for the adult tokusatsu show Garo. Yeah. The only, like, I'll be honest with you, I don't think... the only people I see hanging around pachinko parlors are usually, like, old people. Usually old Japanese people or, like, young Chinese people. It's usually those two things. Like, they're either old Japanese people or kind of, like, young-ish Chinese people. Although right now there aren't really a whole lot of Chinese people in Japan because of things that have happened within the past month or so. Yeah. I don't think they even have a budget for the suits themselves. I was actually, you know, there's like a pretty big, like, mall I think I said this, but like they have they got some games. They got fucking not Waka, Mai Mai, and Shunitham. So maybe I'll do that today. Wait, actually, what day is it? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Like, I wake up and I'm like, I don't know what fucking day it is. Okay, today is Friday. Today is Friday. Like the past week, I had no idea what day it even was. I was like, okay, it's the day before New Year's, it's New Year's, it's the day after New Year's. Like, I didn't know what day of the week it was. Okay, it's Friday. Okay, if I go there, like, before maybe, like, 3, well, I mean, there's no school right now, I don't think. I also need to get, like, an emergency kit and, like, a tool kit. Like, with screwdrivers and shit. Oh, and a fucking vacuum. I went to the electronics store, the other day because I needed to get a, like, mini heater and a vacuum. I got the mini heater. I did not get the vacuum, and I regret not getting the vacuum, so maybe I'll go back there today and get the vacuum if they still have it. There's only one left of the one I wanted, so get some plasters. You mean Band-Aids? I have some. Oh, the ones I have... the ones I have are, like, not really, I need to get some normal ones, because the ones I have are those ones that are, like, they're like the silicone, like, waterproof ones that, like, you put them over and they kind of, like, turn, like, white, I guess? I don't know how to describe it. Like, they're good for some things, but not for others. I'm gonna sit here and sulk with my bag of crisps. You do that, you do that. You also you're gonna smoke one of those bundles of sticks too? You're gonna smoke one of those too? I'm not gonna say that on twitch.tv. They're gonna ban my ass. They're salt and vinegar flavored too? Oh, nice. No, I eat them. But one thing I kind of do gotta get used to living here. My boss described it as living in a fishbowl, which I've kind of been mentally preparing myself for this for the past, like, you know, like, month or so. But he's like, you know, there's not really a whole lot of, like, us in this town. So, you know, and this is, like, not a huge place. So word gets around pretty quickly. So, you know, think of it as living in a fishbowl, right? Like, people will be watching you, and your actions reflect on, like, you know, it's not like a city, right? It's like if a foreigner does something fucking stupid in, like, Osaka, it's like, okay, whatever. But it's like here, you know, there's only like a handful of white people, right? So, which, you know, I understand that. Like, I knew that going into this, right? So I do kind of have to, like, play my cards, like, I do have to kind of, like, how do I, like, explain this? Like, kind of get the vibe before I kind of start being a little more, like, for example, when I'm in, like, Tokyo or Osaka or other places that are more urban, I can kind of, like, dress, like, I can dress in, like, subculture clothes, right? I can dress how I want, and, like, you know, people will, like, look at you or whatever, but it's not, like, it's not really a huge deal. Here, people are definitely a little more, like, not really as, like, I don't want to say fashionable, but it's like, this is not the kind of place I can wear weird clothes in, you know? So, you know, I kind of expected that. So, you know, my fun and weird clothes are just going to be, like, for, you know, going to the city or on vacation or some shit. That's always my first experience visiting Asian countries, especially the Philippines. More traditional kind of town? I guess, like, it's like the suburbs. It's like the suburbs, basically. So, you know, people are pretty, like, normie here. You know, it's very, very normie. Like the suburbs is basically, like, the best way of describing it. You don't really see a lot of people in, like, funky fashion or wearing funky clothes. So, you know, kind of like a little boring for me, but, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. If I want to, you know, have a good time, I can go to, like, I don't know, one of the other places in, like, nearby, I suppose. I don't know. I had family who lived in the lower end of Manila, and I've had people stare at me. Actually, I haven't had that many people stare at me. I will say that everyone here has been very nice so far. I have not felt like people were, you know, being weird to me or rude to me. Like, everyone here has been very nice and very friendly to me. You know, it's like going into these, like, smaller Japanese towns, you kind of always have that, like, you know, kind of like worry, like, okay, like, how are people gonna treat me? Are they gonna, you know, give me this uncomfortable stare? But, like, everyone here has been really nice. Very nice, very friendly, very, very kind. So I think, like, I think it's gonna be fine, right? I was pleasantly surprised by how nice people are here. Because, you know, my boss, he has 2 kids, and they're both, like, you know, he's white, his wife is Japanese, and they, like, according to him, like, they don't get, like, bullied at all. Like, apparently they're very popular, at their school. So I think just, like, people here in general, despite how, like, there's not really a lot of, like, you know, like, white people here, like, people here are just, like, pretty nice, you know? My favorite memory was when kids were selling cigs on the road and they looked at my dad, a British white guy, and said, "Oh, never mind, he's American." You could go to Redacted or Redacted, and of course Redacted is nearby too. I haven't, like, I don't really know what's nearby, to be honest with you. I don't really know. My dad never gets offended much except for that one moment. Yeah, no, that's understandable. That's completely reasonable. Volcano lava. I'm pretty optimistic here. Get yourself a bottle of baby cham? I hear it's a happy beverage. I don't know what that is. Also, D1, did I already say welcome? I don't remember. I'm sorry if I didn't. I also, like, oh god, I need to get some more. I'm, like, running out of my moisturizer. Like, I bought this thing of moisturizer, like, maybe, like, 2 weeks ago, and I'm, like, almost done with it. Because it's so dry. It's so dry. I just, like, slather on, like, a huge amount every day. And I was, like, looking to see how much it was on Amazon. I was like, oh, it's a little expensive. It's a little expensive, it is. I've kind of, I've been getting myself into the mindset of, like, being poor. Because for me, that's the best way to, like, save money. Is to pretend that I'm poor. That sounds so fucking bad. Broke Yoda. I mean, like, what I mean by that is, like, in my head, I'm not thinking of, like, things as being like, oh, I spent 8,000 yen on groceries. What does she mean by this? No, okay, so what I mean is, like, okay, I spent 8,000 yen on groceries yesterday. 8,000 yen is about 51 US dollars. And I got a lot of stuff. Like, if you compare it like that, it's not that expensive. But I need to start thinking about things in, like, it's better for me to think about things as, like, being in a 1-to-1 ratio. Because if I don't, because what happened last time I was living in Japan is I was like, ooh, the exchange rate is so good. I can buy all this crap and it's not a lot of money. Like, I'm gonna be paid in yen. So it's better for me to start thinking of things as being in, like, a 1-to-1 ratio, right? 8,000 yen is $80. It's not, but it's better for me to think of it like that so that I can, like, save money, you know? Because like I have things that I need and I have things that I want to do. You know, my friend um wants to she wants to plan a trip for Australia later this year. I've never been to Australia, and neither has she. And it's a lot easier to get to Australia from Japan than it is from the US, that's for sure. Um, so I was like, okay, you know what? That's sure, why not? Apparently the Australian dollar and the Japanese yen, the exchange rate is almost 1 to 1, which I was very surprised about. I did not know that. Um, I think. Let me just uh yeah, like 100 yen is about like 0.95 Australian dollars. Did our economy tank that hard? Censored. Hello, welcome in. Yeah. So 100 yen, 0.95 Australian dollar, zero point 0.6 US dollars. So, yeah, the Australian dollar is actually like almost equivalent to the Japanese yen, which I didn't know. No, not 1 yen, not 1 yen. So that does make things a little bit easier, I guess, but I don't know like how expensive things are in Australia. If it's the kind of thing where it's like, oh, you want to go get dinner at like a restaurant, that's gonna be $30 a person. It's so much cheaper in Japan. Yeah. Like I don't know what the cost of living is like in Australia, so for all I know, it could be like worse, it could be better, I don't know. Um, too high. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So I do have to save up for that. Um, you know, my parents want to come visit me in the fall. Um, so I definitely want to like, you know, save up so I could travel around a little bit with them. And then maybe like I want to see if I can go. I might want to go see my uncle in Thailand. Because I haven't seen him in like a couple years, I think. Did I see him last year? Did I see him last year? Or the year? No, I didn't see him last year. I saw him the year before. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, you know, Thailand is not like that expensive, but I don't know. I don't know. There's things I want to do. My friends just had her folks come over to Japan for the holidays and she had to put some money aside for that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not paying for them, but it's like, you know, if I'm going to be, you know, traveling with them, I need to be able to have money for the train and stuff, that kind of thing. Which is last year. I know, I'm the same way. 2025 was last year. It's now 2026. Hooray. 2024 was the year before last. Crazy, right? And it's also the year of the horse. It's the year of the horse, and brother, I need some glue. The year of the gotcha. Yeah, I know. It's perfect, right? What a strange coincidence. What an odd coincidence. Ding ding. Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of like Uma Musume stuff, like in the stores and crap, which is like there's so many damn horses. Every time I go in there, I'm like, this is a new horse girl. Like I was trying to like look for something for my friend. Her favorite horse is like the one with the mask, L Condor Pasta or something. I don't remember the name. And there's like just like 50 different fucking like horse girls, and I'm like, I don't like. I got it's too many. El Condor Pasta, thank you. I'm like, is this too many damn horses? Christmas Fatty? Christmas Fat. You know, I shouldn't be surprised anymore at the names of these, like, friggin' horses, but that's really funny. Just like a horse girl named Christmas Fatty. I think that's great. I love that. That's the zodiac animal missing from my list. What am I supposed to be cleaning? This thing? Fatty is an oguri cap? I don't know horses, man. Nyeh. Oh, this one? Waiting for Skibbity. Yeah, it's like they just be naming these horses anything. They just be naming these freaking horses anything. Okay, can I like... No, I want to move this. Here we go. What if there was a horse whose name was a slur, and then they had to like figure out how to censor it for like the English release? Has that ever happened? I mean, I'm sure it's happened in the past, but like, you know, like, are you allowed to do that if you have a horse? Can you like call your horse, like, name it like a bad... Yes, many times. Like, what are they even gonna do with that in Uma Musume? If you have, like, a horse that's name is just, like, the N-word, and they add it to Uma Musume, because, you know, it's fine for them. I need you to know there is a horse. And for the English release, they're like, oh crap, we can't say that. Like, no, we can't put that in our game. Like, what are we gonna do? It's weird, like in the name. I mean, there's a lot of horses that have weird names, so... Why is this dirty? Stop being dirty. Stop it. Do I have permission to write it? That depends. Is it against Twitch's TOS? If it is against the TOS, then no. If it can get me in trouble, then no. Hold on. My freaking nose. Yeah, you should probably check. You should probably check. Gaki no Tsukai used to do a New Year's special where they forced 5 comedians not to laugh for 24 hours. There's a lot of... Ah! Oh god. I just bumped my desk, I'm sorry. And then, like, delete real quick after. I would say check. If I deem it to be a little, like... a little too spicy, I'll just, like, delete it right away. It vitilates, I'll send it on Discord. Are you in the Discord? If you're not in the Discord, exclamation point Discord. But yeah, like, I would say pop it in the Discord, and if it's, like, a little... if it's a little naughty, then I'll just, like, delete it. There's a Japanese racehorse named Super Earth. That's a good one. Oh, thank you, Ultra Fist. Where is it dirty? Stop being dirty. Oh my god. It's like the side, but I can't get the free... Where? Stop being dirty! Like, I can't tell if these are... Hold on, how do I do that again? Not tab. Caps lock? No. No. What was the key to see if something is dirty again? Hold on. Because I thought it was tab, but it's not tab. Controls. Q, it's Q. Okay. Okay, where are you dirty? Where are you dirty? ZV, welcome in. Where the okay. Where are you fucking dirty? Bro! Oh, there. Fucking hell, I hate these stupid things. Oh, there we go. I see it. Oh, right here. Sent it at memes? Okay, let me take a look. Let me take a look real quick. It's a good thing you didn't post this on Twitch. It's a good, yeah, this is not some, yeah, yeah, Twitch would not be happy if you if you posted this on there. Oh my god. So, I don't want to say what its name is because I don't know. Twitch is kind of, you know how Twitch is. So basically, it seems that it was two horses that were bred together. The first horse's name was Kids Classic Style, and the second horse's name was Look Untouchable. So, you know, if you put two and two together, like you can understand, right? But oh my god, that's so fucking funny. That's like, do you think people that name horses are kind of like just like trying to troll the announcers? No, like they're just like trying to troll the announcers, like, oh, we you know we got it, we're gonna name this horse like something fucking crazy. No, no, I keep, oh my god, we're gonna name our horse something fucking weird, and then like, um, please, no, how the fuck do I get up there? Excuse me. Oh, okay, I got up here. I got up here. I gotta fucking clean this fucking dinosaur thing. It's really funny. It's really funny. Where the fuck are you, dirty man? Oh, up there. How the fuck am I supposed to clean it up there? Bitch. Am I supposed to like, what? How am I supposed to get up there, you mother? Okay. Is this stupid piece of shit clean? Let me check. Okay, it's clean. Okay, palm trees. I gotta go down and get the palm trees. Oh, actually, a little bit here I think is still dirty. Let's see. I don't even remember what this like thing is supposed to be, like a climbing park or something? I guess. There we go. I still like, my nails are still fucked up. I've been trying to get some like some more press-on nails, but like I can't fucking find any, or ones that will fit me. The only ones I've been able to find are like too short. Desasa, welcome in. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. This, you know, this doesn't even look like lava. You know what this looks like? This looks like it looks like melted cheese. Doesn't this look like some kind of shit out of Rugrats? This is like some kind of Rugrats looking shit right here. Oh, speaking of, did you guys watch the Todd and Aaron's Game Awards this year? It's up. Todd and Aaron's Game Awards, back at it again. Oh god, that's what I look forward to, that every single year. Like, oh, I cannot wait for the Todd and Aaron Game Awards this year. Yeah, kind of like the Nickelodeon slime a little bit. It was so funny. I mean, they're always funny, but this one was good. Yeah, they have been going for like fucking years. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I don't really watch them too much outside of like, you know, Todd and Aaron's and like some of the skits that they do. They were close to ending last year. Really? Okay. Cause like, I know they mostly just do their podcasts now, don't they? They don't really do too many like skits and stuff anymore, right? Cause like for me, like there's only maybe like one or two podcasts that I will like, you know, listen to. I think there's only like one podcast that I listen to on a regular basis, because it's like every time like some every time like a bunch of dudes like are like, "Ah, we're gonna start a podcast." I'm like, okay, like, nope, I'm out. Like, no, 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 cause like like, okay, I feel like every I mean, I don't. Every podcast to me is like the same. The only difference is whether you like the people who are doing it, I think. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, they're very low effort to me. Like, podcasts are just like really the most low effort sort of content. Like, there is some effort that goes into podcasts in a sense where it's like you have to have chemistry and you have to like be able to curate a list of topics and stuff like that. But in the end, I feel like podcasts really just come down to like, do you like the people who are doing it enough to listen to them talk about like nothing for several hours? Yes or no? I think that's really what it comes down to. At least for me anyway. Game Days meetup at Disney? Oh, I have no idea. The only podcast that I like listen to on a regular basis is like I watch it on Twitch, is Castle Super Beast. But that's, I've been watching like, Best Friends, Super Best Friends for like a long time. So for me, it's like I like listening to them talk. Except when they start talking about fighting games, that's when I like zone the fuck out. Which is, kind of bad because Pat and Wooly are like, that's their whole thing. They love fighting. It's like whenever they start talking about fighting games, I'm like, okay, time to turn it off. Because they're gonna be going on about this for like the next like, hour and a half at least, right? Here we go. We're up. Here we go. I remember when they were guests on the Ret Super Ray podcast and they spent most of it dunking on DSP. Here we go. I've been able to catch up on my YouTube video watch later backlog, except like, you know what I hate? One of the videos in my like watch later playlist was like deleted. And I don't remember what video it was. I hate it when that happens. It's like, this video has been deleted for violating YouTube's terms of service. And I'm like, what was it? I don't remember what it was. Like, I didn't watch that. Like, oh man, like I wanted to, like now I'm more interested because I want to know why it got fucking deleted, why YouTube said like no. Right? So it's just like that like blank thumbnail. And I'm like, oh, now I need to know. I don't remember who it was by or like what the video's title was. I'm like, oh, I need to know. There was definitely a period of time with the oversaturation of podcasts. Like, did we really? Yeah, I just like, I don't really get it. I mean, I kind of see like the appeal of podcasts in a sense where it's like, you're working, maybe you're driving, maybe you're doing something, but like you can't watch something. You can only really listen to something, but you don't really want to like listen to music. You kind of want to keep your brain a little more stimulated, so you just like listen to people talk, I guess I kind of like understand, but at the same time it's like, well, why not just, well, I was gonna say why not just like listen to an audiobook, but like I would probably listen to a podcast over an audiobook, to be honest with you. I would do that. So I can't, I have no room to like, I have no room to criticize here. Raise. There we go. There we go. If you think about it, podcasts are just live streams for the blind. So true. So true. What do you not like about audiobooks? I mean, my main issue is that, like, I tried to get back into reading. My second monitor is resting on top of my unfinished copy of 1984 that I started reading. I think I got like more than halfway through and then I just like stopped. Because, yeah, audiobooks, I think do require more attention than a podcast. Alex's ears are illiterate. I think it's just the result of like my brain being completely fucked by this current age of information. Like books require you to be able to pay attention to a specific narrative for a longer period of time. Whereas like with a podcast or a video or something, usually it's like, okay, we're going to switch topics. We're going to move on to something else. So it's like, okay, like it's like the cocoa melanification of media that has really just like fucked over my ability to like focus my attention on like one specific topic or like can you go up please, for like a extended period of time, right? Literally 19. I know I can undo it. I know I can undo it. Like I know it's not like a permanent thing, but like that it requires effort. It requires effort, and it's not only does it require effort, it also requires like a certain degree of like discipline. Cocoa melanification sounds like a RHCP album name. Cause like it's hard. It's hard. Like for me, like videos are a lot like easier to like my brain is a lot more stimulated with a video than it is for like a book. It's a lot easier for me to watch a really long YouTube video than it is with a book. Because, with a YouTube video, I could be doing something else. Like I could be knitting, I could be building a Gundam, I could be, doing something like else. But with a book, it's like you gotta hold the book, you gotta read the book. It's like, obviously with an audiobook you can do something else, but it's like it's hard for me to be able to focus on one thing for an extended period of time. Like, okay, this book is about one thing, one narrative, one story. Whereas like with videos, it's like, okay, here's a hour-long video about this thing. Here's a 2-hour-long video about a different thing. Here's a 30-minute video on a different thing. So it's like there's like I have things are changing, right? And it's hard, especially with books, because it's like I have to like put effort into ignoring every other distraction. Like I have been like notifications are I've been trying to figure out how to deal with notifications for some time. Dipshitiot, hi, welcome in, welcome. Thank you for your, oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love that. What about books that follow multiple groups of characters? The Trico, welcome in. For me, those are actually worse because I have trouble, because like the problem I have with those books is I struggle to like keep up with everything. Like I think I was reading Game of Thrones. I read like the first couple books and then I just like, what would happen is that we would go a few chapters without like, it would be, okay, this character's chapter, and then it would be other characters' chapters, and then we'd return to the first character, and I would be like, I don't remember anything that happened in the last chapter this character was in. I don't remember fucking anything. What about Lord of the Rings trilogy? I mean, I watched the movie. I watched the movies. I didn't read the books. When I was like really little, I had like a graphic novel set of the Lord of the Rings. My dad got me like a graphic novel set of the Lord of the Rings. I don't think I ever read the books. But yeah, it's just like it's like the world we're living in now is just like it's making people like if it's I don't want to say it's giving people ADHD because ADHD is like a neurological condition. It's not really something that like you can just like spontaneously get one day. It's like a brain thing, right? But like for people who do have ADHD, it's making things considerably worse. And it's so difficult to figure out how to navigate things because it's like that everything is designed to like shorten our attention spans, which is my attention span is already very short. So it's like it's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult, right? It's very hard. I was gonna say I've been having trouble dealing with like notifications recently because like I'll get a notification on my phone when I'm doing something and I'll be like, okay, there's a notification. I need to check it now because if I don't, that little like notification icon in the corner of my screen is going to be bothering me for the entire time it is left unchecked. Now, you could say, well, the solution is just to turn off notifications or to just like, make the notification go away and check it later. But if I swipe away the notification without checking it, then I will completely forget about the notification, right? So it's like I need to be reminded of, like, obviously if it's for something bullshit like, oh, here's a coupon from like a store, then it's like whatever, I can swipe that away. But if it's like a message or like an email that I need to respond to or something, then it's like I don't need to respond to this right away, but I do need to at some point. If I make the notification go away forever, then I'm gonna forget. But if I don't, it's gonna be bothering me until I do. So like, what do I do? Right? I've noticed this with older people too because they started watching shorts. Yeah. Bring back the 80s. May 3rd, June 6th, July 5th, 8 p.m. What is this font? I could like I can't read that. Like if I stand back here, I can't read this. What, like a line through the font? Like I can't, like I have to go like, okay, that's a 3, that's a 6, that's a 5, that's an 8. What it like it's if the font was all one color, it would be fine. But because there's this like weird black line going through the middle, it makes it like almost impossible to read. What the fuck? Anyway. Or like I will be doing something and I will suddenly remember, oh, I need to do this thing. So I'll open up a web page or an app and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do the thing. And I'm doing the thing and I'll be like, oh, I need to do this other thing. And then I'll like open up another tab or another app and it's like, it's bad. It's really bad. Like in like for me, like for work, I don't really have a problem with like my ADHD does not get in the way of me doing work. It never has. The only thing it really has affected my life so drastically is with school, right? I've never really had much of a problem with it affecting my like non-academic life. Yeah, talks about short attention spans, gets distracted by 80s poster font. Yeah, I know, right? And it's like I don't want to, I don't want people to think that like I'm like I don't really talk about this a lot because I'm the type of person where it's like I don't want this to be like my identity, right? I think like it's fucking stupid like oh, hello, my name is Alex. I have ADHD. Like I don't understand how people do that. Like to me that's it's bizarre. It's really it's bizarre. Like, because first of all, that kind of stuff is like, I don't really think it's anyone's business. Like, I'm only talking about it now because, like, it's relevant, and I know, like, a lot of you guys probably also have similar issues. Um, I've never once thought ADHD when I first followed you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't like, I'm the kind of person where I don't like to be labeled. I don't like to be put in a box. I don't want something like that to become my identity. And I really don't understand people who do that. I know that everyone kind of has like different ways of dealing with things and different ways of kind of like, accepting these parts of themselves. But to me, like, having something like that, like, be your identity, like, it's like this whole, I feel like, mental health awareness era that we're in has really gone like off the tracks, you know? Like, originally I feel it was kind of like, it like trying to make issues more like bring awareness of issues, like depression is a real thing. It's not just like someone being lazy, right? It's actually like a real condition. Or, like other things, right? But now it's just like, hi, my name is Caitlin. I have ADHD. I have complex PTSD. I also have depression and endometriosis. Like, why are you telling people that? It's not so, like, I'm not even saying that as in, like, you should be ashamed of that, but it's like, that's not anyone's business but your own. Like, that's not anyone's business but your own. Not only that, but it's like, we don't live in a world, like, in an ideal world, that kind of information, like, would not be used against you, right? But, like, if you're too open about that kind of stuff, that information can and will be used against you. You know? Like, we don't live in that world. And so many of these people think that we do, right? Like, oh, like, if you're trying to get a job, people have different opinions on this. And also, like, the best thing to do about this kind of situation depends on where you live and what the kind of, like, laws are about this kind of thing. But if you have any kind of, like, condition that could, like, mental or physical or whatever, you really need to be careful about, like, saying that kind of stuff in a job interview. Because, like, legally, at least in the US, you cannot be denied a job because of your condition or discriminated against or whatever. But, like, something like that is very hard to prove, right? Like, if you go into a job interview and you say, by the way, I have ADHD, and they're like, okay, cool, we'll give you a call in, like, maybe like a week or two, and you don't get the job, you can't prove it's because you said you had ADHD, right? You can't really prove that, because what evidence do you have to, support that claim, right? You can infer that that might be the reason you were denied the job, but you don't have any explicit proof. Whereas, if you get the job and then you say that, to your employer later, like, they can't fire you because of that, They can't fire you because of that. They can't legally dispute. By the way, I don't think I like girls. Yeah, exactly. Like, they can, make your job a bit more difficult. I've heard of people essentially get, like, more or less soft fired. Like, they get scrutinized more heavily. They get put on, like, performance improvement plans and whatnot. And, you can infer that that's because of your condition or whatever. And, it sucks that happens, but, like, we don't live in, like, an ideal world, like, where that kind of thing doesn't happen, right? Like, this is reality. You have to be careful what you say and to who, because information can and will be used against you, right? That's not like me being paranoid or anything. That's just fucking reality, right? And it's very concerning to me how many people like live in this made up world, right? Where they think like everything is like yeah, you know? And so it's like when I see people make those kind of things their identity, it's like I mean, I don't want to say like you're making a defect your identity. That's not I like cuz that's kind of like a rude thing to say, but it's like I I I don't want my struggles to define me. You know, I don't want like my struggles or my suffering to define who I am as a person. I don't want people to look at me and go, "Oh, this person has this problem. They've dealt with this thing. Oh, that's so sad. That's so oh, I feel so bad for them." Like I hate being pitied. Being pitied is like just the worst thing ever for me. I genuinely don't understand how people like get off on like, pity baiting or just like it's the worst thing ever to me, right? Um cuz it's like for me when I'm talking about this, it's not because like I'm trying to like bring awareness to it. It's just kind of like this is what I'm dealing with, right? Like it's not something I define myself by. It's like this is just something I have to deal with, right? It's great that we don't have as much of a stigma when it comes to talking about mental health now. People are celebrating it. Yeah. Yeah. It's like people I don't want to criticize what other people do because like people can do whatever they want, right? If you want to call yourself something or do something, it's your right to do that. It's your life. But like people who describe themselves as like ADHD, I don't really get that. Because to me, like, this sucks. This sucks. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this, right? I don't enjoy, being like this or having this kind of like thing, right? It's very inconvenient. It makes my life a lot more difficult. I don't like it, you know? I get what you're putting down. Okay, good, good. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sometimes I'm not sure because I feel like, generally speaking, I would say I'm very eloquent and kind of good at getting across what I'm trying to say. But sometimes I still like feel like I don't have the vocabulary or like understand how to put things in a way that is very simple to understand. I know be patient, I have autism is a meme, but back then a lot of terrible people used autism to get out of jail card. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And it's like for me right now, like I am unmedicated. I'm not medicated. I don't really want to be on ADHD meds right now because first of all, getting them in Japan is like a huge pain in the fucking ass. Second of all, like I ADHD like I've only really been on stimulant medication. I've never tried the non-stimulant medication. I tried asking my doctor about it and she's like, for you, I think like the stimulant medication is probably the best. Even though like I've kind of like it's really fucking annoying because it's like, oh, like caffeine and stimulants like they can make me jittery and they can make my insomnia worse, right? So if I do like have to take a stimulant medication, I have to take it like as early as possible, right? But sometimes I can't do that. Like I was having this issue with like one of the previous medications I was on where it's like, okay, I need to take this early, but I have to take it with food. But sometimes I don't like I don't have time to like eat or for whatever reason I can't like I can't eat immediately after I wake up, right? I need to wait like at least like 20 minutes or 20 to 30 minutes before I eat or drink anything. Otherwise, I get really nauseous. So, sometimes like it's like, okay, I need to take this early and something comes up and it's like, oh, well, it's 11 o'clock and I still haven't taken it. Now it's too late and now I can't take it because otherwise it's gonna fuck up my sleep, right? So then I don't take it. But, the medication, it only really works if you take it consistently. So it's just like a real pain in the fucking ass, right? I do keep a little journal. I have not been using it recently. I need to start using it again. My girl boss diary. Cause I mostly have just been keeping track of like things I need right now. Um, via like my notepad in my phone. Like I keep a shopping list. I keep a list of like, okay, this is what I need. That's really what I've only been using right now. But I do need to start using the notebook again. The CBT model of emotions. Huh. CBT. Um I knew you were gonna say that. Like I know for a fact that I can manage it on my own. Like I can do that. I've done that for a long time, and I know how to do it, and I know that I can do it. Um, it's just like right now, there's so like it does take me time though to kind of like sit down and kind of figure out like how like what my game plan is, right? Like I need to take some time to like sit down and figure out what my game plan is in terms of like managing this. And right now I just kind of haven't really I mean, I haven't really had time, but also I've been struggling to like remember to do that, right? Like yeah, I know I can pull through. I know I can pull through. I just like need to kind of like I need to lock in basically. I need to lock in and kind of just like take everything apart piece by piece. Cause my boss, let me tell you about like what my boss. So I did get my work schedule for the next couple months. He gave me this folder and he's like, okay, your schedule's in here. And I'm like, okay, cool. What he gave to me makes like when he first gave me my schedule, it made zero sense to me because my schedule, quote unquote, is 3 pages long. It is 3 pages long, and not because like that's how much work I have to do. It's because like it was like how do I explain this? The way I think he made it is that like it makes sense to him and no one else. Because the first page of the schedule is like, okay, this is the school schedule, right? These are the days that we are open. These are like the units that we're doing. These are like what classes we have on this day. Like this is the rotation, right? Like this is the school schedule. Okay, I understand that. Next page is the like the shift schedule. It has my name and the name of my other coworkers, the days of the week, and what shift we are working and when we are not working. However, our shifts are not the time. Like shift is from X time to X time. It is not that. It is the name of the shift. The shifts have different names. So it's like my name, the days of the week, and then the name of the shifts. On the third page, we have the name of the shifts and the details of what happens, like the times of the shift in the days of the week. If it doesn't make sense to you, it didn't make sense to me either. So I basically had to kind of take everything apart. Like, okay, here's my name. it says Monday, I'm working shift A. I go to the third page where it says shift A. Monday, shift A is from, like, let's just say 2 to 7. Okay. Tuesday, shift B, but it's like different. It's different for every day of the week. So you could be shift A, but if it's a Wednesday, the shift A schedule is like 2 to 8, right? Or shift A on Saturday is like 10 to 3, right? So I have to go like back and forth between like, okay, there's my name. It says Wednesday, I'm working the C shift. I go to the next page. C shift on Wednesday is from, 4 to 7. It's it is the most nonsensical thing I have ever seen in my life. And like I'm pretty sure for him, like he looks at he understands this when he sees it, but like I think for everyone else like who like so I basically had to like go through each thing individually and put it in my calendar, right? So I have everything in my calendar, but like when he first gave me that piece of paper, like not even piece, the binder, I was like, what the fuck? Like, bro, what is this? Like, what, why would you do it like this? Like, I feel like it would be a lot easier to like put it into a Excel document, right? And just like have it like that. But it's like, or just like do it, like set it up so it's like, okay, here's a calendar. Here is a picture of a calendar for the month of January. Here is my shifts for the month of January on this calendar, right? Hell, a Google calendar would have been easier than that. Just like have it all in a fucking shared Google calendar so everyone can easily see. Maybe I will bring that up to him. Maybe I will bring that up to him. Extra Fuzzy, welcome in. Presumably he wants you to memorize the times of the shift. Yeah, and I put those into my calendar. I double check them, I triple check them to make sure that like everything is like the correct time. But it took me like several hours to do that. It took me like 3 hours to fucking do that. So definitely not the most efficient way of making a schedule. But, I have it now. I have my schedule for at least the next couple months. So that's good. I know, I know what I need to do. I know when I'm working. I know when I'm not working. But I was like, bro, like, dude, like, well, what? Like, he, when he was showing it to me, I was kind of like, okay, like, whatever. I'll look at it later, right? And then, I got back and I looked at it and I was like, what? What is this? The worst is when you have someone explain this to you, but they mispronounce certain terms, which confuses you further. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, I was like, if that's his, like, if that's how he normally does schedules, then I might be like, dude, like I could probably do it. Like just give me the info and I'll put it into like a nice Google Calendar that everyone can easily access and understand. Cause like that was fucking weird. That was like it was so obtuse. It was so obtuse. Extremely obtuse. But I get it now, so now I can go through it. I'll have to ask my other coworker if he like was able to figure his out, because it took me a while, so I'm gonna have to ask. This reminds me of when my bank froze my card during the first ever Steam sale and the lady on the other had called it STEM. That reminds me of this like time, I was like playing, I was like on my room and I had like Skyrim open on my laptop, but it was just like the title screen, right? And it just said like Skyrim on it. And I remember my mom, she came into my room and she's like, cause she's like, you want to ask me something. And so she looks at my computer screen and she's just like, what's Scrim? Like, well, what's Scrim? So it's like, I have a similar thing where I see Skyrim and it's like, Scrim, okay. Like, love me Scrim, love me Scrim. Let's clean the room. Actually, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta do my business. I'm gonna switch over. Oh, fuck, the screen is locked. Okay, here we go. No, no, wrong. Okay, there we go. There we go. Todd Howard Scrim. Love me, Todd Howard Scrim. I'm gonna run an ad while I'm gone. I gotta get some more tea too, so it'll be a couple minutes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, get some tea. I encourage you all to stretch and get something to eat or drink as well, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. Bye! All right, the water is heating up now. Um, I don't even know if I need the heating pad. Sorry, the cooling pad for my computer because, like, I mean, okay, it's pretty warm. My computer is pretty warm, but like, the room is now a lot warmer than it was before, which is great because like, maybe I should try that sometime. Just like, try streaming without like the heater on, and just the computer, and see what happens. I don't know. I think I might die. I think if I did that, I would die. Run a UE5 game. Cause like when I turn the heater off when I go to bed, right? Cause, you know, I'm not paying for that. So when I get up in the morning, my room is like an ice box, right? Imagine like an igloo, but it's like with not a comfy igloo. So I get up in the morning and my apartment is probably as cold as it is outside, right? So like, I don't know. It's so cold. It's so cold. Hold on, let me switch back. It's so cold. I don't know if I'd be able to sit here with the heater off and like wait for my laptop to heat up the room. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, man. It's like when SpongeBob wanted to live with the jellyfish. It's exactly like that. Oh, speaking of, Uniqlo, let me see if I can find it, is going to be releasing a jacket that actually, did they already release it? Let me see. That like, it looks a lot like the Alex Azarashi jacket. Like it's very similar. It's pretty similar. Like it's not like exact, right? Can I like, here, I'll save a picture and I'll post it. If I can't, can you just, oh my God, show me. Okay, let me see if I can save this image and show you guys. Stealth Alex collab jacket, because it looks like my jacket. Like it's not exact, but it's very similar. Let me put it up on screen here. Here it is. Like, doesn't that, like, it's similar, right? Like, let me, hold on. Where am I? Like, it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar. I mean, actually, my jacket, does my jacket have a hood? I don't, I don't think my jacket has a hood, but like, I saw that and I was like, oh my God, Alex Azarashi jacket real? I kind of want it, but how do you not know? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm not too sure. First of all, it's a little on the expensive side. It's like 1,700 yen, which is about, which is like about like $113. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that is not like an expensive jacket. Like for a winter jacket, I think that's actually a pretty good price. Yeah, it's not too bad for a jacket, but my only issue, I would have to try it on first because a lot of the time the Uniqlo jackets, Uniqlo clothes in general, the sleeves are often not long enough for me and my long arms. They are not long enough for me. So I would have to like try it on first. I'd probably have to get like a size or two up. The moment you try it on, you're gonna start bouncing around like a seal. Let me check. Is this like out yet? Uh, is it online only? Is there a way to check the stock in the store? It doesn't say. It might be online only, but I am not too sure. I did want to go to Uniqlo, but it's also kind of on the other side of town, so I'm not too sure. I also have a coupon. But yeah. Anyway. Let's see here. Because I do need to get a new puffer. I do need to get a new puffer jacket. My old one, I actually, there's actually a cool thing they do at the Uniqlos here. I don't know if they do this in the Uniqlos, like, anywhere else, but if you have, like, one of their old down jackets, you can actually trade it in for a coupon. So I had, like, one of the old down jackets from Uniqlo, and, I turned it in, and they're like, okay, like, here's a, 500 yen off coupon. So I can use that to get a new jacket. Is my tea ready? Okay, hold on, just give it a sec. Yep, okay, it's ready. I'll be right back. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, it's so cold in my little apartment. Oh, it's so cold. Painwheel. It's Painwheel. Hi, welcome in. Welcome. My friend knew a kid who called the Street Fighter character Gweely. Gweely. I love that. Gweely. What kind of tea? It's like a tea for like your throat. It's like a tea to help with like throat issues because of this dirty ass fucking heater. My allergies are bothering me. We started calling him Gweely since. I love that. Gweely. Whee. Let me, I do have like a tiny, I got an itsy bitsy little, hold on. Oh yeah, what is this guy? Here we go. I got this like itsy bitsy little, uh, a humidifier from Daiso. I don't know if it actually does anything because it's so small. I've been using it for the past couple days, and I guess it's been helping. I'm not actually too sure, but I put it on right now because I feel like it's perhaps a little bit dry in here. I'm trying to remember what I was talking about before I left to go to the bathroom. ADHD. I don't want to talk about my ADHD anymore. I'm bored of talking about my ADHD. I want to try talking about something else. That's like the most fucking ADHD shit ever. I'm bored of talking about my ADHD. I want to talk about something else. You're talking about your heater and tea. Oh yeah, I gotta clean out the fucking heater because the nasty bitch who lived here before me did not clean it out. Oh, you're talking about my coat. Yes. I have like, I do... There was another coat that I saw at Uniqlo that I was thinking about getting, but like I do want to get like a white coat because I think it would be like fun, but I'm also just like I don't normally wear light colored like outerwear. Like I got a new coat recently that's like more of a lighter color. And it's like whenever I eat something, I'm like I'm so scared. I'm so scared. So I feel like if I got like a white coat, every time I would like go to eat something, I would like I don't know. I don't know if I could do that because it's like it gets dirty so easily. You know, the floors of my apartment are like a light colored laminate some bullshit, right? And I hate it because like I can see every stain and speck of dust and dirt. And also, um I am a woman and we women tend to have longer hair. So every time like I brush my hair or whatever or like just randomly, strands of my hair will fall on the floor. I see it and I hate it so fucking much. I hate it. I hate it. It's the fucking worst. Like every time I see like my hair on the floor, I'm just like, ugh. I need that vacuum. I need to get that mini vacuum because like I'm going bananas. I'm going bananas from like having to see that every day. Like it's not like a lot, right? It's not like I'm balding, but it's like it just bothers me because I can see it, right? Internally screaming. Yeah. It just bothers me because I notice it. So I'm also trying to buy I got a rug and I got like a kitchen mat, but I want to get like another rug or two to just cover the floor because I hate seeing it. And also because like the floor is fucking cold. It's fucking cold. Now that you got a few weeks under your belt, how many fist fights have you gotten in? None. My sis has dark hair and it looks obvious on our cream colored carpet. Yeah, I hate seeing it so much. I hate seeing it. Like my parents' house, the floors were like dark. It was like a dark wood, like a dark brown colored wood, right? So I never really like, the only place I would notice it is in the bathroom because, the tiles were like lighter colored, but even then it wasn't really that noticeable because they were like marble tiles. They were like marble tiles, not like solid color. But yeah, now I notice everything and it's making me go bananas. Like I don't consider myself to be a clean freak. My mom is a clean freak, so I grew up in a very sterile and neat environment. Um, but sometimes when I see the way other people live, I'm like, am I normal or am I like being like kind of OCD about this? Like is it normal for people to live this way or am I just like a meat environment? like it is this normal? Is it normal for people to like just leave grime around the sink? Like is that normal for people to do? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, is that normal? No. It's like it's like mold girls. It's like people think like, oh, women are so much more neat and clean than men are. No, the fuck they're not. No, the fuck they're not. If the condition the bitch before me left this place in is any indication, no, they are fucking not. Like you guys, VTubers, mold girls, like I remember my friend. She got this plastic cup. It was like a Hololive like plastic cup from the Kurasushi collab, right? And a few weeks later, she's like, "Oh yeah, my cup like got mold in it." And I was like, "What do you mean your cup got mold in it?" And she's like, "Yeah, I left it in my room and I didn't realize there was like some water in there, so it got a little moldy." And I'm just like, "Oh." Like I know mold girls, right? I know mold girls. I am terrified of mold. I am I don't understand. I am terrified of mold. I am terrified of fungus. I hate it so much. Like the idea of having mold in a space that I am living, like oh, I couldn't do that. I could not live. I just couldn't do it. I hate mold. I hate mold so much. So it's like, for me, like, people who are just kind of like, not okay with it, but just like kind of unbothered by it, I'm just like, oh my god. Like, it's like, oh, oh my god. It just gives me the, ugh. I can't even verbally describe how it makes me feel, because just like the yuck factor is so visceral for me. You know how long water has to set until mold happens? Doesn't it depend on like the humidity and um if it's like open, or if it's like I feel like there's several factors that come into play, but I don't really know. Oh, the basement had a mold problem? Ugh. Yeah, no, that is me. I am the character that asks, damn bitch, you live like this. Yeah. So I'll be honest, I'm a little scared to clean out the filter for the AC slash heater. I'm a little fucking scared to do that. Because if I, like, when I got here, there was mold inside the kettle. Like, I was, I had like a long trip, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go to my apartment and like, make myself some tea or whatever. And I go to check the kettle, and there's fucking mold in there. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I guess I'll just kill myself. I guess I'll just die. I do have asthma. I do have asthma, so that also kind of makes it a little bit worse for me. Time to have one of those streams where we review the seals or... Also, I think there might be a little, like, there's a black spot on the wall, like one of the walls towards the doorway, and I don't know if it's mold or not. I don't know if it's mold or not. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it and ask like my boss or something, because like I don't know. Like, it could be something else. It could also not be. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, like I have one of my friends. He's like, oh, the area you're living in is like really cheap. You should look into like buying a house. Like, you should look into like buying a house down there, because like real estate's really cheap down there. And it is. I could get a house for like under $5,000, right? It would still need to have some work done, but like I feel like living in a house, especially in Japan, that's a lot of work, and that's a lot of mold. That's a lot of mold. Just make sure it isn't tainted property. Oh, you mean like a murder house? Oh, my friend lives in a murder house with his wife. He and his wife are renting a murder house. And like, they knew that. That's why they rented the house. They're like, oh yeah, we got this like 5-bedroom house, and we're only paying like $400 a month in rent because someone died here 8 years ago. I was like, you haven't seen any like, like the spooky little boy from The Grudge or anything like that? And he's like, no, it's been fine so far. I'm not really worried about that. Like, I'm like, okay, man, all right. Like, sure, okay, whatever. I wouldn't, but, if you're okay with that, then, it's fine. Because apparently, the house had a lot of work. Like, one of the rooms, he thinks the murder happened in a specific room because the room is, like, new. Like, everything in the room is, like, really new compared to the rest of the house. So he's like, yeah, I think it happened in this room because they just, like, gutted this room and, like, put in new stuff. So I'm just like, okay, yeah. When the house is haunted but the rent is cheap. Yeah. I mean, him and his wife have, for them, I don't think they're really, like, too worried about, like, haunted houses, because they both have, like, bigger problems than ghosts, if that makes sense. Like, they have more important things to worry about than if their fucking house is haunted, right? That's, like, the least of their problems. Imagine if they taxed you for housing a ghost. Yeah. Yeah, so like, it's like there's those websites where it's like, oh, you can get a really nice house in Japan for like, really cheap. Like, oh, buy this house for like $5. Most likely it is like a murder house or someone died there. They do have to tell you that. Legally, they do have to tell you that. Um, but I mean, if you're okay with that, then go for it. My brother paid 6K as a down payment for an apartment in New York. Oh, oh, brother. Am I right? I feel like a ghost would be a tax deduction. Like my house is haunted, so I think I deserve a tax deduction. I think a ghost should be something like deductible. That's what I think. Because I mean, I don't think a ghost is a dependent because the ghost isn't necessarily dependent on you per se. Like a ghost is kind of like dependent on the house. I don't know. I guess it depends on the ghost, right? Yeah, but he's like, yeah, we looked up like when we tried to look up what happened in the house and it's like there wasn't really a lot of information. So either it kind of got like cuz it happened like 8 years ago or 9 years ago, I don't remember what he said. And there wasn't like a whole lot of information on it. So either it happened and it wasn't really like no one really cared or they kind of like scrubbed it off the internet, right? I don't know. At least deduct the property charges. Exactly. Oh, look at that ceiling. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna experiment a little bit. I'm gonna turn the heater down. I'm gonna turn the heater down by 2 degrees. And I'm gonna see. We're gonna do a little experiment while we're here to see if my laptop is like gets hot enough to heat the room. Dude, I love ceilings. Yeah, me too. There's a movie theater in the big mall where I live. Um and I figured that out because like, I was going up the escalator and I smelled popcorn and I'm like, "Oh, there's a movie theater here. I smell the popcorn." But from what I understand, they don't do buttered popcorn in Japan. Like that doesn't from everyone tells me that's not a thing here. Um so like for me, I don't know if I could eat popcorn without butter. I'll be honest with you. Like sweet popcorn has never really been something that appeals to me. Like there's like, "Oh, we have strawberry flavored popcorn." Like that sounds fucking nasty. I'm sorry, that sounds fucking nasty. Like how am I supposed to eat fucking popcorn without like butter, dude? Yeah, I know it's not like actual butter. It's the chemical. But like salted popcorn, that's like nothing to me. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Yeah, like I think I might have seen some popcorn at the international section of the market the other day, but I don't remember. Also, I tried Inca Cola for the first time the other day. I fucking found it at the international section of the market. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Inca Cola in the US. I'm sure they sell it, but I've never seen it. And it was really good. I really liked it. I thought it was yummy. But I couldn't, like, figure out what the flavor was. So I asked Bibi, because, she's from Peru, and she said it was bubblegum flavored. But to me, it didn't taste like bubblegum. Because, like, when I think of bubblegum, I think of, like a different, like, it didn't taste like bubblegum to me. It tasted more like banana-y. But I guess apparently it's bubblegum flavored. Yeah, I do enjoy Inca Cola now. I was surprised, because, like, I genuinely didn't know what to expect. So I tried it, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is good. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to taste like." Because if you had told me that the soda was bubblegum flavored, I would not have drank it. I think going into it, like, blind was probably the best move. Because I did not, it doesn't taste like bubblegum to me. I don't know how to describe it. It tastes more like fake banana flavor, but like not. Because I like fake banana. I like fake banana flavor. I know a lot of people don't. I like fake banana. Where does bubblegum flavor come from anyway? Oh, I watched a video about that, I think a few weeks ago, but I don't remember. I don't remember. Well, also, what the hell is this? This is like a padded room. Why is there like a fucking padded room in a fucking skating rink? What do they put you in here if you go crazy? What's that fucking copy pasta? Crazy. I was crazy once, and then they locked me in a padded room in a fucking 80s themed roller rink. It's for all the cocaine users. They sell it in the stores in my city. I've never understood people describing it as bubblegum. Yeah, it's a very distinct flavor. It does not taste like bubblegum to me. It doesn't taste like bubblegum. But she also told me that apparently the best way to enjoy it is with like Chinese fried rice. That's what they eat it with in Peru. Like they have the Inca Kola and Chinese fried rice. So I'm gonna make myself some fried rice and try that. Cause that sounds like it could be interesting. I also need to, it's a photo booth? Where's the, oh. Oh, oh yeah, I did not read the sign. No, you're right. I can't read the sign. This is like a weird photo booth though. Anyway. I also I do have a rice cooker, but I do want to clean it out a little bit. It's not moldy per se, but it's definitely I don't trust it. Like with the way the girl who used to live here left things, I do not trust that rice cooker. I need to it's not clean until I clean it myself. Like I'm not going to use it until I clean it because I don't trust her. I don't trust the bitch who last lived here. Like I don't nope. I'm not using that until I know for a fact that it's clean. So I got to figure out how to do that. Improve the chalfa. I could probably find something similar here. I have some fried rice mix and she said that would probably work. But I think there's a place that has Chinese style fried rice not too far from me. So I could probably walk over there and do that. Wait, hold on. I saw a sign. What did it say? I thought I saw a thing that said something. I don't remember. Yee! Yay! Oh, also, I did get a recommendation for a karaoke place. My boss recommended me a karaoke place that's, not super far. Actually, how far away is it? I think it's maybe I think it's within walking distance. And they do open early. So, ooh, I might have to take the bus there. Actually, I think it's like a 20-minute walk. Okay. Yeah, because they do open early. So I mean if I were I mean early is in it would probably be a pretty late stream for EST people, I think. Let me check. Let's see. Oh, okay. It wouldn't... Hold on. It wouldn't be... Okay, it wouldn't be too late for EST people. It wouldn't be too late. Okay. Okay, then I'll have to check that out. Because my boss said that this one is his recommendation, so... Hell, maybe I'll do that today. Oh, but then I'd have to walk there in the freezing cold. Oh, it's so cold. You know, like, I don't know what it is. To me, like, Japan, cold in Japan feels very different than cold in the US. Like, cold Japan. Like, 10 degrees, 10 Celsius in the US, to me, feels completely different than 10 Celsius Japan. Like 10 Celsius in the US is, I think, is relatively, it's not warm per se, but it's like, I don't need to like put on super heavy layers. But here, like 10 Celsius is like, I gotta put on like all my fucking layers. I don't know what it is. You're in Japan where you can find Peruvian soda, but you need Chinese rice to eat it with. I know, right? Like cold Japan, literally. Oh, sweet, is this the DJ booth? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Wait, hell yeah, I can be the new Deadmau5. Whatever happened to Deadmau5? Does he like still... Does he like still perform? Does he still wear that stupid ass fucking hat? Like, do you guys remember that era of like just DJs with really stupid names releasing like... Well, I don't want to say mediocre music, but some like Steve Aoki, I hate Steve Aoki. I think his music fucking sucks. Steve Aoki I describe as mediocre music for mediocre people. I think his shit is just not good. It's so bland. It's such bland EDM. Which is like, how do you do that? How do you make bland EDM? He somehow was able to do that. And I think that is a feat in and of itself. You know, I love Skrillex. I think I will always have, you know, I love Skrillex as cringe as that may be. But like everyone else was just kind of like, I think maybe the reason why I've always vibed so hard with Skrillex is that he was kind of like a outsider to EDM when he started. Like he started in like a emo hardcore band. He was making that kind of music, right? Like screamo, emo hardcore. He was doing that shit. And then he started like doing EDM, and his shit was like blew the fuck up. Because it seems to me like the majority of other like, you know, DJs and stuff were kind of like party boys, right? Whereas he had a more like, he had like a different background. And I find that like adds a really like interesting kind of like, not experimental, but his music has a different vibe. I'm pretty sure he used to post in the Something Awful forums. I think, I guess, I don't know. You would know better than me. I suppose I wouldn't be surprised. Because the more I learn about that website, the more I'm kind of like, oh, okay, so this is where it started. This is where it all began. Didn't, I think it was Grimes. Grimes used to post on the 4chan music board, right? I'm pretty sure Grimes used to post her stuff on MU, on 4chan. And then... and then there's Doja Cat showing feet in racial chat rooms, allegedly. Allegedly. That's still really fucking funny to me. Something about Minecraft? Huh. Here we go. Ding ding, let's get under here too. Real grimy under here. Okay, I'm going to allow my ADHD to just distract me one more time. I'm going to add another. Actually, let's change the list a bit. Mm, I'm going to put on my list stream stuff I need. Um I'm just gonna call it computer stuff. Okay. Desk, mic, stand, um, Bluetooth, keyboard. I do need an external keyboard. He was a mod. Really? Okay, interesting. What else? Oh, I do want to get like a thing to hold my monitor. Monitor, stand, or holder, whatever. Um, hold your monitor. Yeah, like a mount. Sorry, a mount. That's the proper term. Because I kind of want to see, do something different with my monitor. Because right now my monitor is on the right side of my desk, but because I also want to kind of figure out a different way of like my face tracking, right? But if the monitor is low, then I could put my face tracking over it. I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. I don't know, because I've normally had my second monitor more like close to the desk. So I'll probably have to mess around some more with like how I want to do my setup. Because I do want to do a hand cam because I want to build the fucking Nirvash kit that I got this last month. So I need to I do need to figure out a way to set that up because actually I can't build that because I don't have any fucking shelves. If I have nowhere to put it because I don't have any fucking shelves. Like the General Grievous figure that I got is still in like a bag because I don't have any fucking shelves. I don't have any fucking shelves. So I do need shelves are also on my list. Oh, hold on. Let me move this over. I do need to get some like shelves for clothes and also display. I can remove that from my list. I need to get new slippers. The slippers I brought with me are my favorite pair of slippers. They have seals on them and they match my pajamas. I got them as part of a set. But the slippers are like, they're falling apart, right? So I was thinking like, well, maybe I should, like, hold on. Just get some duct tape and put some duct tape on the bottom so that they'll like, be held together a little bit. But the problem I anticipate with that is, sorry, I'm just my list. So if I tape the bottom of my slippers, then the edges of the tape, which are still sticky, are going to be exposed to the floor, which means the edges of the tape are going to start like picking up dust and hair and crap. So then my slippers will get dirty faster. And then if I have the tape on them, then I can't wash them like in the washing machine. Because that's normally how I would wash the slippers. I just put them in the delicate cycle in the washing machine. So I think the best option is to get new slippers. And I found this cute pair of slippers. I still love that Grievous is a top priority for you. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Always. Oh, I also have like Amazon deliveries coming. Let me check on that. Did they ship those? Yeah, I'm just letting the ADHD run through me right now. Did they ship them yet? Out for delivery. No, they're not out for delivery. Okay. I don't know who's shipping them. I don't know who the fuck is shipping them. Okay, where did I see those slippers? Because I was also looking on Rakuten, but I don't really like Rakuten as much as I do Amazon, because as far as I'm aware, Rakuten, like, you have to pay for shipping. It's not like Amazon where it's like you sign up for Prime and most things are free. On Rakuten, some things are free, some things you have to pay for, blah, 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 blah. And I fucking hate paying for shipping. Oh no! Oh no, is the mac and cheese sold out? Fuck, I should have bought the mac and cheese. Oh, crap. Oh, no. All the mac and cheese is sold out. Damn it. Fuck. The mac and cheese the mac and cheese listing I was looking at that had like 10 boxes is sold out. God damn it. Okay. Fuck, dude. My Kraft mac and cheese. Ah. Fuck. Did you ever order the seal spoon from the aquarium? No, I didn't. I kind of gave up on that because I was just like... I was having some difficulty actually buying the thing because I was checking out on the website and it was like, oh, you can check out with Amazon. Like, use Amazon Pay to check out or whatever. And I was like, okay, let's do that. So I did that. And then the website is like, there was like something wrong with your address. Like, there's something wrong with your address. We can't use the Amazon thing because the address is like wrong. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean the address is wrong? Like, I'm looking at it and there's nothing fucking wrong with the address. So I'm like, maybe because part of it is in English? So I try to fix it. I put everything in Japanese and it's like, no, sorry, there's something wrong. Like, the prefecture is wrong in the address. Like, no, the fuck it's not. So I gave up on that and I just went to Daiso and I just like got one there. Maybe someday I'll get the cute seal one, but it's just like too frustrating for me to deal with. House 2 haunted? Huh? Because I was also like looking for... Oh wait, what? There's so many things like I wanted to buy. Like, I put them on my wish list. But I just like... I hate paying for shipping so much. I cannot tell you how much... Like, every time I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. Like, and I see like, oh, I have to pay for shipping. I just like, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't care. I don't care if I needed it. I'm not paying for shipping. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I hate paying for shipping. Even though shipping here is way cheaper than in the US, I still hate paying for shipping. I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, what do you mean I have to pay $4 extra? $4 extra for this thing to be delivered. Fuck you. I will pay extra for Norman Reedus to deliver my packages. Like, let me... Alex's morals are worth $4. They're worth less than that, let me tell you. Also because, like, if I'm going to pay for shipping, then, like, I don't, like, I'm buying one thing, just one thing, and having to pay for shipping. Like, that's not worth it to me. If it's like, oh, there's, like, several things I want to buy, and shipping is whatever, it's like, fine. But it's like a lot of the time, it's like, oh, I want this one thing from this store. And it's like, there's nothing else I want. I just want the one thing. But I have to pay shipping for it. So then I don't buy it because like, I just want the one thing. I don't need anything else, you know? Um, Hold on, let me check my wish list for this store. Alex, would you buy a $12 t-shirt with 4? Oh, I would buy the $16 t-shirt. I would buy the $16 t-shirt, yes. I know what you're getting at. And yeah, I would buy the $16 t-shirt. I would. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, why is this not loading? My wish list. I would like to see my wish list. Are they doing fucking maintenance right now? Oh my fucking god. Oh my, I don't think I will ever stop complaining about this, but I downloaded an app for a store that I like. Okay. I go to the thing that says online shop. Is it in the app? No, it takes me to the web page of the online shop, because the app is basically just like a Chromium browser. So then I have to log in again. I'm logged into my account on the app, but fucking, I have to log in. I logged in yesterday. What the fuck is the point of this? This is like, you know, okay, I'll log in. Whatever. I logged in yesterday. I don't know why you're making me log in again. Does the browser I swear to God, the app browser resets every fucking time. Okay, is this the right password? No, it's not. Okay, I don't fucking... Wait, is it? Oh, no, it is. It was the right password. Okay. Okay, I was about to, like, have, like, a fucking... I was about to have a fucking meltdown because of how stupid this whole fucking thing is. Like, okay, there's a humidifier. The humidifier is... I think it's on sale. Wait, is shipping 700 yen? Excuse me? $60. If I spend over 6,000 yen, I get free shipping. Well, how much is shipping? Is shipping actually like 600 yen? 700? Because if it is, like, fuck this. Hold on, let me put this into fucking, like, Deep L. You have a chocolate cake and a 7-Up cake that need to be eaten soon? Why not both? Why not combine them into one cake? Oh my god, oh fucking hell. I don't know. I'm getting mad now thinking about having to pay for shipping. I'm gonna finish power washing this building so I will stop being mad. That's like one of my favorite panels from Tails Gets Trolled. Is Sonic is like, I'm mad. I'm gonna go fuck my girlfriend so I won't be mad anymore. And I remember, like, I knew someone who made like an edit of that where he's saying like, I'm mad so I'm gonna go watch cartoons for babies so I won't be mad anymore. And it's like, honestly, to me, that one is like more funny because it actually works. I'm gonna fucking power wash the ceiling so I won't be mad anymore. Is Tales Gets Trolled still going? I don't know. I don't know. I really wanted to do a stream where I read Tales Gets Trolled, but I don't think that's a good idea because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of like TOS stuff in there, and I don't want to get banned on Twitch. Power washing the ceiling with my 3 weed smoking girls. There's like that Chainsaw Man edit someone made where it's Quan Chi, and she's like, what she's like, yeah, these are my 3 girlfriends, and yes, they do smoke weed. Because that is absolutely something Quan Chi would say. Like, yeah, these are my 3 girlfriends, and yeah, they do smoke weed. She would absolutely say that. They say British cigarettes, 99% sure. Can I go into these doors? Nope, okay. Oh yeah, the British, like, oh! My nose is hurting, burning, because like, it's so dry. The only thing that like scares me, like I should put the humidifier on my desk, but that scares me because it like I'm having water near my computer. Like I'm scared of like knocking over the humidifier and it like spilling and everywhere. That's my biggest fear with humidifiers, is like knocking it over and then it spills everywhere, because I would absolutely do that. I would knock over a humidifier and have it spill everywhere. I would. So I do want to get like a better one, but I think when I get a bigger desk, that won't be an issue. But for now, it's kind of like, you know. Where would you place it where you're able to knock it over? Do not underestimate my clumsiness. I did spill Strong Zero in my suitcase, after all. I spilled Strong Zero in my suitcase. Don't underestimate me. I will find a way. If there is a way, I will find it. I will say, you're an inspiration. Thank you. I think, like, the color scheme of this place is just too fucking much. Like, oh, it's 80s theme, so we have to use these colors. Like, you need some, like, neutrals in there or something like that. Like, because like this bright colors everywhere is not, I'm not loving it. It's too pink, yeah. And like, I get it, this is based off of like that one vaporwave image, right? But even within that one vaporwave image, there's more like more tones in there, right? Of like pink and blue than like what we have here. Yeah, you know, a few plants. I agree. Like, you could put a little, like, plant here. A little, like... I don't know the names of plants, but, like, something, right? Plant it up. The DJ booth is where Tony's been running his bird sanctuary. Okay. Every Saturday morning, you'll see him lead this long line of kids down the street, all doing this bizarre head-flexing pigeon walk into the roller disco. When he found out he's going to be heading our new community wildlife center, his jaw nearly hit the floor. Okay. He decided to launch his pigeons into a celebratory flyover of the disco. Oh, so that's what happened here. How did bird shit get on the ceiling? Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure how that happens. We actually, yeah. Yeah. There we go. Birds fly. Yeah, but like, how do you poop on the ceiling? How do you do that? Were these birds on weed? How do you poop on the freaking ceiling? How is that even possible? Okay. No. There we go. If I was a bird, I'd try to do trick poops. The other day, I saw this huge, like, I think it was like a raven or a crow. I don't know the difference. It was fucking big. It was like this huge black bird, like fucking giant. And it was like sitting on a, like a phone pole. And I was like, oh man, I better not walk underneath that thing or it might like fucking take a huge dump on my head. But it was like fucking, it was like a huge bird. Like crazy big. But I don't know, I feel like I don't really see birds that big very often. I'm not a bird person, so I don't really pay too much attention to birds. I just feel like I'm more used to seeing small birds than big birds, right? Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Oh, what is this? Oh. I'm pretty sure you can only see Big Bird in Sesame Street. Yeah. I mean, oh shit, they got fucking Chinese food here? Awesome. What else do they have? They got pizza. Oh, I tried Pizza La for the first time the other day. It was okay. It was fine. I just got like a basic cheese pizza because that was like the cheapest thing they had. Because like pizza in Japan is fucking expensive. Hold on, I need some hand. Like, it's so dry here. The skin on my hands is like cracking, right? Like, look, I have like the skin on my fingers is like cracked and like chapped. It's really fucking bad. So I gotta put on like hand cream multiple times a day. Yeah, always try the cheese pizza first. It was fine. It was fine. It wasn't anything like, it wasn't anything special. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like the best thing I'd ever had either. It was serviceable. It was serviceable. If I want to have a pizza, I will probably go there again because it's very convenient and it's there. You know, like it's easy for me to get to and their pizza isn't terrible. So I'll go there. Did Alex just turn into dust? Gotta get the shea butter. I got this hand cream from a brand called Avene. They're a French brand. I've used, oh, now my lips are chapped. Hold on. Oh fucking hell, just one thing after another, huh? God. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I should probably get some like heavy duty moisturizer though. Cause it's bad. It's real bad. Like when I noticed that like my fingers, like the skin on my fingers were like cracked, I was like, oh, this is like serious. I need to actually like get some serious shit for this. Cause like that's I've never really had to deal with that before. And also like it probably doesn't help that the water is also really cold. Like, you know, the water heats up, but it takes kind of a long time to heat up. Like when I get up in the morning, like I got up this morning, right? And I went to the bathroom and I washed my hands. And the water was like so cold. It was painfully cold. Like I'm washing my hands in the sink. In the water, it's like, it's so cold. I'm just like, oh, this hurts. That's how cold the water is. It's so cold that it fucking hurts. So I gotta let like the water run for a little bit every morning because it just, oh, it's so fucking cold. Just bathe in a tub of moisturizer. You know, I need to get some fucking bath salts. I keep looking for like like the Epsom salts, right? Like the Epsom salts. And I know they have them here because I've seen them. But I have not been able to find them in any of the stores here. I have been able to find plenty of like bath bombs and stuff. Like yesterday I picked up like a Kirby bath bomb. It's one of the ones where it's like it has a little toy inside. I like the bath bombs with the toys inside because it's like a like it is more expensive than a gashapon. Like I'm pretty sure there was a Chikawa one that I got a few weeks ago, and the one with the gashapon one was like I think 400 yen, and the one with the bath bomb was like 500. Which like it is more expensive, but like you get more bang for your buck. Like not only do you get a little toy, you also get a bath bomb. Right? Like it's I think it's pretty good. You know, that's pretty good. I get my little guy. I get my little doodly, my little guy. And I also get to take a bath with water. There's a Japanese toy YouTuber I followed who reviewed those gacha bath bombs. Because he put it in a glass, I thought it was candy soda. Really? No, they're for the bath. In terms of like they're just like basic ass bath bombs. They don't really have any like benefit to like your skin or whatever. They're just kind of like fun, which is more or less like fine with me. I use bath bombs because they're fun, right? The fancy ones are more expensive. But yeah, it was nice, except for the bath bomb was yellow. So, you put it into the bath and the water turns yellow, which is not like the color you want your bath water to be, right? I don't know whose idea it was to make like a yellow bath bomb, but I don't think it was a very good one, right? Yeah. Like, ah, cool, now the water looks like piss. That's awesome. What a fantastic idea. Could have made it orange. Orange would have been better than fucking yellow, but whatever. But the one I got like a little Waddle Dee who has like a little towel on his head and he's like relaxing. Very cute. But you know the problem with these like the toys that they have in these bath bombs is that no matter how much I like wash them or scrub them, they always seem to be a little like not sticky, but they have this like this feeling to them. Not stained, like it's just like a little greasy, I suppose. Right? Like every time I get like one of these like bath bomb toys, like no matter what I wash it with, scrub it with, whatever, it always just like it always stays a little greasy. And like it still smells too. Like it smells good. It smells like, the way the bath bomb smelled, like soap. Yeah, kind of like that. It just like still kind of like greasy a little bit, which always like kind of weirds me out. Cause like I know it's clean, cause like it was in soap, right? No, I use dish soap. I've used dish soap. Dish soap doesn't seem to like cut through it. It's very bizarre. I don't know. I mean, as long as I keep it like in a display case, it's not really something like, I have to like think about. But if I like pick it up, then I'm like, yep, it still feels like that. It still feels like that. Yeah, like it's still slippery and greasy. Exactly, exactly. Lay, hello, welcome in, welcome, welcome. Boop, boop, boop. It feels nice to be able to like play a game again. Although I don't know, some people might not consider Power Wash Simulator to be a game, but I do. It's a soap that's oily, I guess? I mean, it was in a bath bomb, and I think, you know, bath bombs do have some, like, essential oils in there or something. You know, like for binders or whatever? I don't freaking know. I'll try washing it again and seeing if that helps. But I think that's just kind of like the nature of just how they end up. Maybe it's because, like, the plastic is a little bit porous, you know? So it kind of just, like, always has a little bit of, like it absorbs the stuff. Something like that. That's basically condoning genocide or whatever, something Shinigami eyes. Yeah, I decided not to do, like, a New Year's, like, countdown stream. Because, like, A, I was tired, and B, like, everyone else was doing one. So I was kind of like, you know, it's like everyone is doing the same thing. I don't really want to do what everyone else is doing, right? Because I'm special. Oh, hey, it's the gnome. Hey, brother, how's it going? Yeah, that is the issue with plastic, is that it does get moldy. It does unfortunately allow mold to grow. Like, I see a lot of, like, cups that are really cute. Like, they have really... Here's what I don't understand. Like, they sell cups, like, that are specifically designed for the bathroom, right? Like, oh, this is a cup you use, like, you know, when you're washing your teeth. Like, you rinse, you know, it's like a bathroom cup. They're all fucking plastic, and I don't understand that. Like, the bathroom is always the place that gets moldy first. Why would you, like, want a plastic cup in the bathroom? That doesn't make any freaking sense to me. I don't get it. It's yucky. And also just, like, the plastic, like, yeah, it does get mold really easily. What would you prefer? I like a glass made of glass. Or like a stainless steel cup. I think those are fine. I mean, you know, I guess the danger of, like, the glass is that, like, oh, it's the bathroom, your hands are wet, it's slippery, you might drop it. But, like, I don't know, like, I don't even use, like, a glass when I'm brushing my teeth. I just, like, you know, I just get the water in my hands. Well, first of all, I don't, like, rinse my mouth out after I brush my teeth, because apparently you're not supposed to do that. That's what my dentist told me. Like, oh, yeah, like, after you brush your teeth, you're not supposed to, like, rinse your mouth for, like, you know, like, half an hour or whatever. Well, also because, like, those are the instructions for the specific toothpaste I use, so I don't rinse my mouth after I brush my teeth, right? Because apparently you're not supposed to do that. But, like, if I do need to rinse, I just, like, use my hands. You know, I just cup my hands, put some water in there, do that. You know? It's not rocket science. Let's see, what time is it? I'm getting a little bit peckish. Okay, it's lunchtime. Rinsing with water is dumb. Mouthwash, depending on the type, is fine. Oh, I don't like rinsing with mouthwash. I remember one time I rinsed with mouthwash after I brushed my teeth. That was not fun. It was so, like, it was painful. It was painful. Because it's just, like, the really sharp mint in the really sharp mint. And it was just, like, I had to spit it out right away because it hurt my mouth. It hurt my mouth. Very clumsy at the sink. Yeah, I mean, if you are clumsy at the sink, then plastic is like the better option. But just like for me, when I think of plastic cup, I think of mold, so. But that's a me problem, I suppose. Yeah, the alcohol is strong. Do you like gargling acid? That's the majority of mouthwash. It's funny that you say that because I got some mouthwash. It's the Doctor something mouthwash. I don't remember the name, but they sell it here now. Like American mouthwash brand, they're really popular. Um, I couldn't find the type, like the flavor that I was using before. So I got like another flavor. That's was called mild mint. And that's like it's that flavor I think is made for people who don't like the mint like mouthwash flavor, right? You care about the flavor. I am very particular about mint. There's like, with toothpaste and stuff, there's different mint flavors. I'm very particular about that. So the mouthwash like doesn't taste like mint at all. It like, which is weird. Like it doesn't really have a flavor that I can describe. Like it doesn't taste minty. It's weird. It feels gross in my mouth. Cause like I feel like mouthwash, you gotta have like a little bit of mint in there because you need the tingle. The tingle makes you feel like it's clean, right? Like when you have the little mint tingle in your mouth, it's like, okay, like my mouth is feeling clean. But with that one, I don't get like the tingle at all. So it doesn't have the cooling sensation. So it just feels like I am like swishing around like this flavorless, like weird, it's not flavorless, but like it doesn't have a flavor that I can describe. It tastes weird. I don't know. I don't like using it, but I bought it, so I have to finish it. It's like, it's like, imagine a mouthwash that doesn't have any kind of like flavoring, artificial or otherwise. It tastes like the ingredients they put in the mouthwash, if that makes sense. Like if you don't like mint, you would probably like it. I like mint, so I don't like it. That's my issue with it. Yeah, I like mint and cinnamon. I think the reason why, they do that is because like I explained, the minty tingle kind of makes you think that like it makes you feel more clean. I don't know whether that's like just marketing or if that's like an actual like thing, like a mind body. I think it's marketing. I think it's just like one of those things that we've been conditioned to believe by marketing. Because, there's plenty of other cultures that don't like mint is not like they don't use mint for cleaning their mouth, right? So I think it is like a thing that we're just conditioned to kind of like believe or be used to. I brushed a lot and now my gums are inflating. I mean, I brush a lot too, but my dentist still says like my shit sucks. So, Why am I feeling sleepy? Actually, now that I've been waking up, I was waking up a lot in the middle of the night because I was fucking cold. Like, it's so cold in my room at night. I keep waking up because, like, I'm cold. And then I adjust myself under the blankets and then I'm warm. And then I wake up again because just turn on the heat at night. I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to fucking pay for that, dude. Like, my electricity bill is probably going to be fucking high because I also got, like, another heater running. So I'm kind of like... I know what I should do. I should get a heated mattress pad. Like a heated blanket or something. Like, okay. That would probably be the best solution, I think. Because, like, what happens is, like, I gotta, like... I really tuck myself So I have my pajamas, right? I tuck my pajama top into my pajama bottoms, and I tuck my pajama bottoms into my socks. So I am as like covered as I can be. And then like in the middle of the night, all of a sudden I'll feel like my lower back is cold. And so then I'm like, oh, my shirt came untucked. So then I tuck it back in, and then, you know, I wake up again like, oh, one of my pajama pant leg came untucked from my socks, and now my leg is cold. There probably is like... I should probably leave the heater on at night, but like at a much lower temperature. Alex created her own HEV suit. An HEV suit would be fucking fantastic right now. I would love like a warm heated HEV suit right now. That I could really go for that. Okay, maybe I should leave the heater on at night. Just like at a lower temperature. Heated mattress pads use as much power as a strong light bulb, and new ones can run 8 hours. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because obviously, I want to get something that's energy efficient, right? I don't know that the mini heater I bought is energy efficient. I will find out next month. Cheaper than a heater? Okay. Okay, you're probably right. All right then. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling like I might want to take a little nappy. Hot water bottle. I don't know how to use a hot water bottle though. How do you use those? Like I like what do you do with it? Like do you just like keep it in the bed with you? Like I don't know. I don't know how to use them. You fill it with hot water, put it under the sheets, and it doesn't like burst if you roll on top of it or anything like that? How does that work? You stick a tea bag in it just like Mr. Bean. Yeah, I don't like the idea of having like a bag of water in bed with me. I don't like the idea of having a bag of water. It's thick plastic designed not to burst. Well, I think I'm probably gonna go with the heated mattress pad. I'm going to... How do I... Oh god. Yeah, I think I need to take a nap. I need to take a freaking nap. So yeah. How can a heater be inefficient? They produced waste heat. I guess because they use too much power? I don't know. But I'm going to end here for today because I'm tired. I gotta take a little nappy nap. Let me see if there's anyone I can send you guys over to right now. Oh no, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. All right, before I go, I just want to say I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're from. Streams will still be irregular for the next week or so. When I can make a schedule, I will make a schedule. But